Today, I want to talk about life, probably the most complex of all subjects to discuss. One thing for sure is that no one is necessarily an expert on the subject. Everyone can offer an equally significant perspective on life. No one is right or wrong. There are just different points of view based on different experiences. Elderly people do have a deeper, more enriching experience to share. However, through the course of time, perspective can be lost, and this is due to the fast-changing world we live in. What was once relevant may no longer be, and relevancy is important, but so is tradition, knowing history and the fundamentals of our world and how it works. Older people can offer that type of knowledge in abundance. So what do you know about life? The one thing we can all agree on is that it has its ups and downs. Life is like standing at the edge of a cliff with your eyes wide open and arms spread like the wings of an eagle, and then you jump. And whether you have fear or not, the rest of your fall is not up to you. So you can choose to feel sheer panic and terror, or you can feel exhilarated and free. If you choose the latter, it's because your faith and trust in God is very strong. Remember the famous quote from the movie Forrest Gump? Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Life is every day facing the unknown. The balance you establish and the quality of your existence is something you have a certain amount of control over. It's based upon your choices, actions, and reactions to whatever comes your way. We all make mistakes. But what determines your true character is what you do to cope and resolve the issues you are faced with. How do you cope with stress, which is a very powerful trigger we are faced with daily? How do you deal with difficult people? Do you get angry and therefore allow them to control the situation and your emotions? Or do you control the situation by listening and thinking before reacting? How do you resolve issues at work and at home? It may be easier to address these issues at work because you can use company policies as a method of resolution. But at home, you may be addressing unexpected issues that you have an emotional tie to. So this can be more difficult. Life is just comprised of so many different things, but I believe we are all put here for a reason. I believe we all have a spiritual destiny that far exceeds our physical life. We all have a purpose, and we are all given a specific time frame to discover or to fulfill that purpose. Your purpose probably has nothing to do with your job and how you make a living. Does that surprise you? Allow me to explain. Your purpose or destiny is greater than what you do to make money. Your spiritual presence in the midst of others has lessons to learn and to teach. In other words, the places you go and the people you encounter are really not random circumstances or events. Your spirit has work to do. Your trials and tribulations are not accidents. They are necessary tests in order to teach and to learn. God does work in mysterious ways, so receive all lessons with an open heart so that you can raise your own level of consciousness and become a better you. There is no real answer that we here on an earthly plane can give about life, except to say, we all have a purpose, so keep your heart open to God's will for you. And remember that you are a bright beam of light, a beacon of hope to others, and God's most special gift to the world.